We've been sharing what our first season of RV life was like, and I'll be honest, we're a bit behind on our videos. But like with all life's twists and turns, the best thing to do is just try to move forward. So that's what we're doing today, starting where we left off. If you remember from our last video, we had visited a lavender farm which actually wrapped up our last stop in Washington, before finally crossing over into Oregon, where we stood at this hip camp that made us central to both Mount Hood and the Columbia River Gorge. We weren't exactly sure where we were heading next, but the good news is that the doors finally opened up. Are you sad to be leaving this site?
Yeah. I'm so excited to see what the next place has in store. I don't want it. Oh, for that,
really? Okay, that's it for our little campsite here in Boring, Oregon. Quail Sunrise Hip Camp.
Pins.
I think it snapped off. Careful. What was it?
The pin.
For what?
I think too much pressure for the...
Uh-oh.
Too much pressure on the turn.
That's supposed to happen?
No.
That's not good. No one's coming. You got it back on? That thing popped off somehow. Alright, so we just left the campsite, as you saw. We had a little hiccup, but thank the good Lord it wasn't anything major. So now we're headed to our next spot, which is closer to Mount Hood. This is probably our shortest drive yet. It's only 25-30 minutes away.
To Mount Hood RV Resort, so a lot closer to Mount Hood, Trillium Lake. In that area, and then we'll be there for the week. RV resorts, I think as we've said before and probably you've seen, are not our first choice, but being that it's a holiday weekend, that's what was kind of available for the week without having to move multiple times.
But it's nice because we get to explore more of this area for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
This will give us that opportunity to kind of explore Mount Hood, hopefully Trillium Lake. That will be awesome, and then maybe we'll head to the coast afterwards. We're not sure. It's supposed to be really hot.
Saturday it jumps to like 91.
We're excited to kind of check out this RV resort or park, kind of see what it's like, and yeah, we'll see you when we get there. Mount Hood Village, we made it. Shortest drive ever.
Long drive.
A little cafe and bakery, nice. Now I really feel like I'm in Disneyland with these lines. Are you excited for the new place? Yeah, you're excited.
So I got a message. It says, "Hello, Alex. I was reaching out to welcome you to Mount Hood Village. My name is Michael. I know you are going to love being here. The hiking, the river, the woods, the memories, and that is all without leaving the park."
Okay, that's all I need to hear. This feels like a Disneyland. You say the wait time was longer than the drive time?
No, it was like 10 minutes. Not bad yet. Oh, we're not done yet, right?
Oh, look at this. Looks official. Okay, so this is a small little site here, but we're going to try to get us in, okay? We really only have this space here.
Kind of see it better.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to go forward and then try to get us as close to this power box as possible. Okay, I think we got it in as best as we could. This is all the space we got back here. And what we'll do is we'll try to fit the truck right there. That's all we got. Jasper? Someone is excited to explore. Big old bear. Alright, we got all set up finally. All thanks to the Lord. I like this section of the RV park because you do have all these big trees, which is gonna provide us a lot of shade as the days warm up.
the Lord come through again.
Oh, for this campsite?
But we're in a perfect spot.
Yeah.
We're all set up. Now we're gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor earlier. And then I went to go get some donuts in the morning.
Some Joe's Donuts.
So we got a maple bar, a Bavarian cream maple glaze, lemon filled glaze, and then just a traditional glaze.
What should we try first?
Oh, I'm gonna have my lemon first.
Alex likes anything lemon flavored.
So anybody with a beard or a mustache knows the issues, troubles.
Joe's Donuts is raved about, by the way.
It's not a bad donut, but I do feel that the one in Aberdeen was just a bit better. The dough was better. The dough on this is really good. The lemon is not very good. You know how you like the lemon when like your cheeks get tight? It's missing it.
What should I try first?
Try the maple bar. I'm excited to try
I
the
do
cream
like a
filling.
good maple bar.
That one's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's nice.
That's a good maple bar.
Yeah.
Hey, should we try the Bavarian?
Yeah. Let's open this bad boy up.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
FYI, we haven't had lunch yet, so, but, whoa,
That's a lot.
whoa, woo. Was that you took a bath in a vanilla pudding?
My favorite donut
Traditional glaze.
was a traditional glaze.
Chantal's a big person of like, depending on what type of restaurant you are, if you can't do the most basic form of that food style, then in other words, if you're in a Mexican restaurant and you can't make beans or rice and your beans and rice suck, everything else is gonna suck. If your salsa sucks, then everything else is gonna suck. If you can't make salsa, you can't make a chile relleno. Like,
Yeah.
so glazed donut. We went in reverse. We probably should have had that one first, but glazed donut is as basic as it gets. How was it?
Not bad.
Was it? And mind you, these aren't fresh. Like I got them at 8 in the morning. The donut is
Okay.
really good.
What would you rate Joe's overall?
For like small donut shop, mom and pop donut shop, it's probably an 8.5. Overall, I would say it's probably a 7. Old school mom and pop donut shop, it's on the upper level.
Yeah. Compared
And that's
to,
comparing like Winchell's,
Yeah.
you know, the little corner baked donut shop.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 7.5.
It's
8
on the
out of
top.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on the top.
Good donuts.
Yeah.
We found this little trail like 100 feet from our campsite. So crazy.
Okay, guys, so we've been hiking for like 9 hours. We're lost.
Oh my
This is
God.
the caption. This is the thumbnail for the video.
But we don't know where we're at.
Lost in Mount Hood National Forest.
We don't know where we're at though.
Yes,
We
do.
just had to ask some people where we were
No, we
because
didn't. We asked them if it leads to the campground, not where we're at.
okay, so we have no idea where this trail
We know
leads
where
us.
we're at. We're on Earth in North America.
Okay, we don't know where this trail leads us, so someone thinks it leads to the river. We're not sure. Okay, it looks like we made it to this post, to the river. Alex brought out the map, but we still don't know where we're at. I hear people. You think we're close?
I don't know.
It's like you're nervous.
Yeah, we probably should head back.
Really? We probably walk like a mile.
Yeah, we should probably head back. Guys, so we haven't found any water. We probably got maybe 10 minutes to go before we just don't make it.
Stop. We figured out we're lost.
not
Everyone we run into
lost.
says you can't make it
We're
back.
not lost. We're exploring. We're not lost.
So we're gonna head back the way we came because we don't know where this will lead us. Okay, we got back from our hike, but now it's time for dinner. So the other day I made some dough to make bagels, but unfortunately that day we ran short on time. So I decided to save the dough. It's been in the fridge for 48 hours. It's been fermenting, and now we have dough for pizzas. We haven't made them in a while, so I'm super excited. And these are our ingredients. We typically like to buy a different pizza sauce. We're going to try this one out tonight. We have some mozzarella cheese, Gruyere, and I think Parmesan. We have some turkey peps, and then we have some leftover beef pastrami, and then we have some jalapenos here, and then just a little garlic powder. Pizza going in. So this is our little Uni pizza oven. We had to break them out of retirement. Alright, there's my pizza. All done.
I'm gonna eat mine in quadrants today. Because it's shaped that way already.
If you're wondering why I made 4 pizzas, it's not because we eat 4 pizzas. I make enough for tonight, and then I make extra so I can freeze and put it in the freezer. That way we have a little snack throughout the week.
So here's my pizza. It's turkey pepperoni with beef pastrami.
Okay.
Got a nice crust.
Whole wheat
nice
crust.
Bottom.
Nice. Taste test. What do you think?
Great.
Would you recommend a Uni pizza oven to someone?
When we initially bought it, we were like, I'll be honest, we kind of bought it on a whim. It sounded good, and sometimes I do that. So we bought it, and we've now we've made over probably 100 pizzas in it. Well worth it.
Yeah, highly recommend. Alex is done with his work for the day, so we're gonna head off on a little bike ride and explore the RV park.
We had a little accident.
Careful, 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 careful.
I know.
I fell off the bike.
Chantal fell off the bike. I don't know how. She fell off the bike.
I was in the bushes.
All I do is I turn around and I see black tights and nothing else. The rest of her's in the bushes. And then I go to try to pick her up and I step on her hand. And then all I hear is, "That's my hand, dummy."
My defense. I was hurting.
Luckily, the dirt was soft, so it probably just sunk her hand in the ground.
Oh man, my leg's hurting me. So this is what happened. I was coming down fast. It's a sharp turn here. I don't know if you can see it. I was coming down fast right here. I was ripping it.
My love, you were not ripping it. There's no tire marks.
I was ripping it down here. All of a sudden, I realized how to slow down. I slowed down right here, and then I just went, boom. Okay, let's get back on the trail.
No, we're going back.
We're going to get back on the trail, right? Okay, we'll see when we get there. Okay, Alex is in front of me a bit, so I'm going to share my real thoughts. It sucked, I fell. But on the bright side, I haven't done something like this in a while, and it made me feel alive, so I was stoked. Alright, we found the river. This is where we were looking ahead. Crazy. Honey, look at this.
Alright.
Wow. And then all these trees. Jasper. Hi, boy. We're going to find a different spot because this one's a little rocky. We found this little spot, the little beach area. Look how clear the water is. Walk it up because it's pretty steep.
Good boy.
Alright, made it back. After our adventure, I decided to make some banana bread. I think this is one of my favorite parts of RV life. The ability to be so close to nature, but also still having your home to bake some of your favorite things. Banana bread is done. This RV park is located in Welches, Oregon, which puts you not too far from Portland, but also feels like you're so far away, nestled deep into the forest. This was our first time staying at an RV park like this, and we have to say, we were pretty impressed. It seemed like there was a different section for each person's preference, whether you wanted to be close in the front to all the amenities or tucked away in the back like us, enjoying the best of nature. The RV park backs up to Mount Hood National Forest, which put us only feet away from so many trails and allowed us to adventure without our little home on wheels being too far away. It's also quite close to Mount Hood. Definitely felt like the perfect place for this RV park to be. If you've watched our videos before, then you know part of our weekly routine, no matter where we are on the road, is to bake some bread. So I try to prep some dough before we go out on our adventure for the day. We came back to the river after I fell again off the bike. What do you think about our little bike ride?
It was adventurous to say the least.
Yeah.
Chantal rode it there. She fell. We were riding it back together, but our back tire is going flat. So certain portions where we hit a sharp turn, we're like rubbing on the rim because the tires got very low air. So we're trying to get back, but these people in front of us are slow. And we're gonna run out of air if we don't hurry up.
So somehow, no matter where we go, there's always a little project for Alex to work on.
So today's project is changing out these tubes on the bike. They must have a slow leak. So overnight they go flat. So it's just a hassle to have it to pump them up every time. And actually today, on our way home on the trail, that one must be giving out because it was going, like it didn't even make it the whole ride. It was going flat.
Yeah, we had to hop off and I had to ride the bike back.
I bought these tubes maybe like a year and a half ago, but for some reason they're leaking already. So I'm gonna put these new ones on, and yeah, hopefully I don't do that no more. I bought them on Amazon. We're just letting out the air right now, so it's a little easier to work with. I'm not a bike professional, so I may be doing this wrong.
You're just a figure it out yourself connoisseur.
I'm just trying to figure it out. There it goes. See? Take this bad boy off.
If you ever wondered what the tire looks like without the tire,
That's how it looks.
the thing that's damaged, right?
Yeah, it's leaking.
So this is what the new one looks like.
Just your standard inner tube. I'm gonna give it some air. Give it some air so it has a shape. No real pressure in here. Put this back in there. I did them without the wheel last time, but it was actually more of a pain. So I'm gonna try it this way. We gotta align this valve stem with the hole in the rim. Get our little tool.
Alright, my camera died, but Alex put the tire back on.
Just finish prying it back on. There.
Nice. Alright, we decided to treat ourselves tonight. We got some burgers because how more American can you get than burgers? What was it called? Skagway? Or Skyway?
Skyway, I think.
Skyway Bar and Grill, I think.
Yeah.
And
No,
Mount-
it was a cool little place. It had like a big like outdoor patio. Yeah, whoa. It looks like somebody made that burger.
Looks like a good burger.
And I have a pretty fat hand, so if it doesn't look that big, it's because my hand is fat.
Taste test. We might turn into food vloggers.
Actually, everything is great. The only thing is it needs more salt.
Really?
More seasoning on the patty.
What'd you
The
give it?
meat is good. It just needs more seasoning.
7 out of 10?
Yeah. Fries are good.
Our weeks usually end with me making some dough to bake bagels for the Sabbath. And just because it was a warm one this week, it didn't mean we weren't going to prep those bagels. So since the weather is warming up today, I thought I'd take advantage of that and have my bagels proof outside. This has probably been the best looking and most peaceful spot that these bagels have ever proofed in. Okay, we're gonna do the bagels outside too because we don't want to heat up the RV anymore. It's currently reading 71 inside, Bubba.
Well, that's not too bad.
I know. It feels pretty cool out inside.
Yeah, most of the sun has dropped. Now it's just like all the heat, the warmth. Now it's saying it was 90 today.
It doesn't feel that hot.
No, I mean inside it was fine. There was a period where the sun kind of has like no trees in front of it. It's like an hour and a half, and that's where the temperature spiked today. And it went up to like 74. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the time of the day where the sun in this campground, it just hits us. These are looking good.
This week proved to have some unexpected blessings. Not only did this RV park help us escape the heat wave and kept us cool, but we also realized that sometimes it's the place you least expect that ends up being more of a blessing than you thought it would. We didn't have high hopes when we first arrived, but we're thankful the Lord always knows what's best and brought us here anyway.